Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. David Attenborough, also known as his nickname The Menace, has confirmed his plans for the ITV show, as he admitted to being told off by bosses on his very first day. The Chase's David Attenborough, aka The Menace, was told off by show bosses on his very first day for not being menacing enough. Despite his nickname, the professional quizzer admitted he couldn't stop smiling as he filmed his first episode of the ITV quiz show. David had impressed show bosses so much during his time as a contestant on The Chase in 2017 that he was invited to be the sixth chaser just 3 years later. His debut has become the show's second most watched ever episode, as David surprisingly confessed he wasn't nervous about joining the cast. "I always back myself," he said of his first day on the job. "I have no problem doing these things. I had a genuinely brilliant time recording. I wasn't nervous, I don't really get stage fright, so I just bounced out and thought this is so much fun. But the producers are saying, you're kind of meant to be the menace, you are meant to be menacing, because I was smiling so much, I was just having a great time." David was unaware of his professional Chase nickname until host Bradley Walsh called him it in front of the contestants. The TV star, who also works as a scientist and researcher at University of Oxford, confessed, "They had previously floated the idea of calling me the professor, but I asked them not to do that because I was working in university at the time. It wouldn't be ideal for people who work very hard for years to get the title of a professor, and for me to just be called one. Then they said, okay, we'll come up with something, but they never told me. I didn't care. I told one of the producers on the show that I would wear chicken suits, and if they gave me the job, I didn't care." David added, "But I like it. It's got good ties with me now." He plans to stick being on The Chase for a long while, having decided to take a step back from his science and research career. David said, "I know a lot of people say things like this because they're kind of towing the party line. But I love that show. I loved it before I was working on it, and I love working on it. It's so much fun. It's a great show to work on." However, his true passion lies in science, admitting he became a quizzer by mistake. David hopes to one day be able to front a science-based TV program. "There is a bit of a gap, and I'd really love to do proper, accessible, interesting science content for adults on TV. I just need to convince one of the channels to take me up on it. I would love to be the David Attenborough of science." The Chase has celebrated its 15th anniversary, as David hopes there will be another 15 years to come. "Hopefully, if I can pay off my house, or I'll have to go find another job," he quipped. Imagine stepping into the spotlight, facing millions of viewers, and becoming one of the most recognizable faces on British television, only to find yourself in the middle of a quiet storm behind the scenes. That's exactly where the Chase's beloved menace, David Attenborough, found himself recently. After a surprising telling off from ITV bosses, rumors began swirling. Was his time on the hit quiz show coming to an end? Well, today we have the truth, and it's nothing like you expect. It started innocently enough. During filming, David, known for his quick wit and even quicker mind, made a remark that, while harmless to many viewers, was quietly noted by the producers. It wasn't a scandal, it wasn't offensive, but in the finely tuned machine of television, even a small moment can raise eyebrows. Word is, the comment veered slightly off the strict on-brand path ITV prefers. And before he knew it, David found himself in the boss's office, the dreaded chat. This wasn't an angry dressing down. Rather, it was the kind of pointed, careful conversation that lets you know you've strayed a fraction too far from the lane. For David, it was a reminder that even TV's sharpest minds are still part of a much larger machine, one that expects precision not only in knowledge but in image. Now here's where things get interesting. Instead of sulking or pushing back, David took a step back and considered what this meant for his role. In interviews afterwards, he revealed that the moment actually made him reevaluate how he approached the chase. He realized that his job wasn't just about beating contestants, it was about building the show's atmosphere, keeping the balance between challenge and entertainment. And here's the twist. He admitted that the telling off reminded him why he loved the show in the first place. It's not a solitary game, it's a team effort. From Bradley Walsh's charm to the quick banter between chasers, every second on screen has been carefully built to make the chase the juggernaut it is today. So, the big question, after the boss's intervention, was Dara's position on the show in danger? Far from it. In fact, Dara has confirmed that his future on the chase is secure, and that he's more committed than ever. He sees the Menace persona as a character he's still developing, adding new twists, humor, and edge while respecting the ITV framework. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Dara hinted at fresh changes ahead. Without giving away too much, he teased that viewers could see new dynamics between the chasers, more surprising contestant victories, and even unexpected twists in the final chase. It's clear, far from winding down, Dara is just getting started. So, from a quiet dressing down to a renewed sense of purpose, Dara Ennis has shown that even the smallest backstage moment can shape the future of a TV favorite. The Menace isn't leaving. He's sharpening his game, and if his words are anything to go by, the chase is about to get even more unpredictable. Stay tuned, because the next time Dara steps up to the podium, we might just see a side of him no one's witnessed before.